Hi and welcome to another episode of Piercy Plays Guernsey FC with me, Andy. As you can see on the screen, we are in the playoffs, as we knew beforehand. We played two games of camera. One was league, one was just a little friendly just to keep us going. And we lost 2-0 to Cray, and it was rubbish. So I'm not even going to put you through the just banality of that game. It was atrocious. We just didn't play at all. Charlton got a little injury, but he's on his way back to full fitness now anyway, so it's no problem. So going back to where we were, this is the playoffs. Now, it's a bit of a weird one. This isn't how it is in real life. In real life, it's worse in many ways. The way FMEditor, whose database I'm using here, has put this together, is to basically get 5 playoff finals, and those 5 teams go up. They join the other 7 winners, and you get the right numbers of teams going up into the 4 leagues above. So you get 12, so you get 3 per league, so that works fine. But to get to the 5 finals, it's a little bit strange how you do it, and plus in real life you'd only ever play in playoffs against people from your own league. In this, you play against anybody in what in the database is called the English Regional First Divisions. So that's all 7 divisions at this level. So as you can see, we've been drawn away to Tooting Mitcham. Tooting Mitcham were the South Central. We were the South East League. They came 4th. So yeah, I don't know how this is seeded, but it does look like if teams came 2nd, they actually don't come in at this level. They come in the next round because there are 3 rounds. This is a one-off match at a neutral venue, and we're playing at Dean Court, which is Bournemouth's ground. That said, one-off matches, just lottery time this is. So what I can do is look at the tree. I never knew this was here, but this is really useful. If we look at the tree, you can see Tottenham are playing Tadcaster, too northern. Bowers are already qualified for the semi-final, but they're going to play the winners of they're going to play the winners of Tottenham and Tadcaster, so they'll basically buy through. Ramsgate versus Kidgrove, and they're going to play Thatcham. AFC Sudbury and Cleethorpes are going to play Redcliffe. Leek is going to play Marlow or Fame. Frickley are going to play Runcorn, Innits or Hamwell. Bromsgrove Sporting or Coggeshall are going to play Whiteleaf, I think. Though that looks a bit weird, that one. To me, that looks like Bromsgrove Sporting or Coggeshall are going to get a bye, and the winners of that are going to go straight through to the final, but we'll see what happens. Then Whiteleaf will end up playing us or Tooting, so that would be brilliant, wouldn't it? Whiteleaf from our league. Evesham are going to end up playing against... I need to get this right. Looking at this, I think if we go to the bottom, Winchester or Herne will end up getting a bye through to the final. The winner will get a bye through to the final. Ossett will play Corby. FC Romania will play Evesham. Yeah, so that works. So some of these teams will only have to play 2 matches to get through to the 5 finals that you see here. In a way, this is more interesting than reality, because in reality, I've said before in the very first video I did, you could possibly be in a final of a playoff and know you can't qualify because your points per game average weren't good enough through the season. We will see how that all plays out at the actual end of this season, because I know there are a lot of people who are very, very miffed about the way that the playoffs are done, but that is unfortunately because there's 7 leagues at this level and there should be 8, and I know the FA are trying to get towards the 8 by slotting in another league, most probably somewhere around sort of the Midlands area, where sort of the Spartan Midlands and the Midland League and the East Midland League all coalesce with the United Counties. That's where they're going to try and pull that all together. But at the moment, I like this version a bit better than what reality gives us, because everybody's got a chance of getting through. As it is, we've got Tooting Mitcham today. Let's go and have a chat with our guys. We're away, as I said, I think it's Dean Court, I said. So idiotic. So Tooting Mitcham are in strong form, but they have lost and drawn their last two, and we have drawn and lost our last two. So they are playing that 4-4-2, which I don't like. So let's get the team selection. Do I try and change it up? Because this isn't doing much at all at the moment. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Nathan in for Kieran. I'm going to do the usual swap. I'm going to get Charlie playing off support. I've noted quite a few of my guys are not actually showing as being greens across the board, or greens for their position, and they have been playing all season. It's an absolute pig. They've been coming off and going on to the sort of the 3/4 yellows, which is a bit of a pain, because I mean, Arthur Warren's always been a green on defend until the last sort of 4 games or so. I think I'm going to let Charlie attack this one. Charlton's sort of come off form a little bit. I'm going to have him just go on support. Let Charlie have a go. I'm going to have Liam. He has to. I think I've come off of playing wing backs, and we've just not been getting forward enough in the last few games. There's just been no real sort of thrust up the pitch to try and get a goal. I think we're fine with this. I don't want to focus play anywhere. That's the problem. I'm going to have my overlaps on, because I do like the strong sort of fullbacks getting a bit forward. I know they don't get as forward as much if you play them as fullbacks on defend as you would do obviously playing wing backs or something, but yeah, it's just the way it's going to have to be at the moment. I'm going to take run out defence off, even though Frank is good at it. He's just not in the positions to do so it's a bit of a waste. Transitions fine, the counter press and the counter, I don't have a problem with that, because we do harry very well, but out of position, it's this here. I've been playing higher, and it's just not been doing anything. If I play very much higher and higher, it squeezes it, but I'm leaving masses of room over the top. I am in a quandary. I just don't know whether our team is good enough yet to actually go up, and if we did, we would be having a massively struggly season next season, because it's getting difficult getting people in. I've already tried a few, and they're not relocating because it doesn't work out. The monies do not work out well enough for them to relocate and actually come over to us. I think purely because we are so far away, as the match engine sees it, when we look at the latitude and longitude of the club itself in the database. It's been only about 48 degrees north. The nearest to us are going to be 78 miles away in Dorset and Devon. So yeah, it's a real tough one at the moment. Real tough one, but we'll see how we go. So I'm going to submit the team. Jamie Dodd is lacking, but I brought him back in because we look like we have come to an agreement on terms. He's a backup, and he's actually settled for less than what he was moaning about 3-4 weeks game time ago. So yeah, that's a bonus. We'll get Jamie in as a good backup, good sort of almost rotation more than anything else. But right, assertively, go on and carry on from where you finished last match. This is broken because we lost 2-0, so that's stupid. Okay. I don't know what to say on this one. Fans to cheer, yeah, let's just them passionately, a lot more. Right, playoff quarter-final, here we come. Send the team taught any opposition instructions worth doing? I'm just going to pressurise their forwards on the ball. And that's that. Let's see what happens. Yeah, honestly, the way we've been playing recently, not expecting much, but if we can get an early goal, says Nathan, Charlie Higgins somehow knocks it in. 47 seconds on the clock, and Guernsey are 1-0 up. Yeah, lovely little crossover from Nathan, lovely corner. And I think he's just slid in. Got Frank. Is that number 11 Frank? I'm sure he was offside there and in the way. But crikey, we'll take that 1-0. Yeah. So Tadcaster have gone one up. Coggeshall gone one up as well. So Walder to Whelan. Bennett ball over the top. Is he going to out? Horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Who's number 5? Dodd. Oh, that is so annoying. This is where I might have to go back to stand. Well, I don't know what he was doing there, to be fair. Oh, so 8 minutes gone, 1-1. Right, I'm going to encourage, I'm going to pause, and I'm going to go to tactics, and that was absolutely shocking. I'm going to go to standard. We're going to win this game. We're going to win this game on set pieces. However, yeah, overpowered it is. That's the way it's going to be. Yeah, let's go with that. Confirm and play. I think my face cam is just about to die, so I'll be back in a second. Right, now back. Let's continue on from where we just paused it. So they've got the ball again. Ripshire to Wood. Good ball over, and Callum claims it well. That's quite nice. We've got Callum until the 27th of April 2020, which doesn't help because that's before the end of the season. But yeah, Higgins, oh, shame. Come on, get out to Liam. Frank's on there even, sorry. So Frank's just been dispossessed though. God, they are a swarm, aren't they? And Zimby's got it. Out to Bennett. To Swan. This is looking ominous. And Jamie's been done again. Oh. So off the post, off Callum and off for a corner. But going straight out. Wow. Going standard meant that was a little... He had to shoot from a little bit further out. Okay, so we've got 64% possession though. Interesting. Ramsgate are up. Coggeshall 2-0 up. Herne Bay. So... yeah, we're drawing 1-1. The South East are doing quite well at the moment. Oh, close him down. Charlie's on a 7.6 for his goal, but nobody else is doing much. Which has very much been the way of it, unfortunately, recently. Yeah, not looking like much else is going to happen this half. God, we just need to go and steal it. Coggeshall actually, Tonkin Bromsgrove Sporting. 3-0 up already. They look like a strong team. They're out of our half though, which is quite good. Yeah, okay. 60% versus 40% possession, 3 shots versus their 7 screams volumes to me. Let's go to the team talk. I just don't want to be too hard on them. Unlucky? Yeah, 3 people like the unlucky. A lot more to come from you. Come on, guys. Just do something. Take the game by the scruff. I'm getting too set in my ways with tactics, but I don't want to change too much at the moment. Do I go to 4-2-4? Who are the the midfielder not playing? Charlton's just not been very good recently. I think what I'm going to have to do is get Kieran on for Charlton. Go 4-2-4. Yeah, I'm going to leave Arthur playing this defensive role and have you come on to support. Or do I need to? Yeah, I'm going to leave them as 2 centre midfielders. I think trying to get them to play something they're not good at. There's no point in doing it in this time. Is it worth having Jamie Dodd as the cover? He is 10 pace, 13 acceleration, and Frank is 11 and 13. They're very similar. I think I'm going to take Doddy off and put him on cover because he was at fault for that goal. Right, shall we do this? Let's see if we can try and squeak through. That would be lovely. Neither team are doing much. So, I mean, yeah, we've got Charlie on a 7-7 now. Goal scores on a 7-1, and nothing much else is happening. Razak. Oh, so Nzimbi's come off for Razak Coleman. 60 minutes gone. Wow. Yeah, nothing much worth showing us at the moment, obviously. Now, Arthur's on a 74. I'm going to get Tom on because he's been solid recently. Yeah. Okay. This is all a little bit tense. I don't want to go out. I want to skip. Oh, was that a penalty? Penalty. Right, Joe. He missed his last penalty. Please don't miss this one, mate. This is going to take you to 40 goals for the season as well, I think. Oh, great penalty. 2-1. 63 minutes gone. Yeah, that's good. We looked a little bit safer defensively as well, but Joe just slots it in that bottom corner. And that's his 40th goal of the season. For somebody with 5 finishing and 9 free kicks, I think. Yeah. Okay, so out to... Oh, that was pretty poor. Bassett to Bennett. Out to Clark. Well come in. Frank came back well there, but Ripsher's on it. To Bennett. He's inside him. Oh, just wide. Right, 70 down. Pause it, come on. Yeah, what do I do? So Frank's on a 6.5. I've got Stevie Boy to come on. That's 3 subs though if I do so. Rather, but yeah, it's only Dominic Hume who can come on anyway. Right, I'm doing it. Yeah, I'll do that. Right, Stevie Boy, come on and be an absolute star. He loves being a stopper. He loves being cover as well. I think I'm going to have him as cover because he is 11-9. 6 heading, 8 tackling. 9 marking, 6 tackling. Yeah, I'm going to leave him as cover because if ball comes over, he can cover around and header it out. He's been very good at that this season. So confirm those changes and play. Last 20, boys. Let's extend the season. Oh, their left back's on a 6.0 now because he gave away the penalty, obviously. Emmanuel Yeboah, hopefully not a relation. And it's ticking away. Oh, well out. So Nathan, come and clip it over. Oh, he's been dispossessed. What is going on? Good save. That's a 15, 16-year-old not having the sense to try and just knock it over the top. Frank's pretty quick as well. I mean, he can get on these. But it does... Ooh, last one. Tamil's got it. Use it. To Charlie. To Nathan, who's just zagged inside there. Oh, and Charlie's been dispossessed. To Yeboah, to Khan, and it's all over. Brilliant. Right, we've got a semi-final to go to. We'll be doing that next time, but let's just go through and see what happened elsewhere. So team talk passionately. Good win, lads. Good win. End the team talk and continue. Looked a lot safer in the second half when I went to standard lines, but so who have we got? 3 teams went through on penalties. Okay, so Coggeshall are through, Herne Bay are through from our division, Tadcaster are through, Ramsgate from our division are through, AFC Sudbury are through, the Linnets, Marlow and Fame haven't played yet for some reason, and we're through. We weren't in control, or were we? 62% possession says we are, but I don't know. And Higgins did shine. Can I do this because my camera's in the way? I'm going to praise Higgins because I'm going to say passing was brilliant. Exceptional, that's good. Right. Let's just have a quick look at how many people turned up for that. Only 303. Oh my God. For a playoff quarters. So Saturday and Sunday off. Game is on Monday. So only 2 days off. That's a Wednesday, Saturday turnaround, isn't it? So I'm just going to keep you on whilst I zig through this. I'm just going to see when Arthur is an amazing trainer, but the training's dropping off now because they're at the end of a long season, shattered. He is a little so-and-so. I moaned at him because he was training at like below 5.5 and he just was a 15-year-old and told me to beat it in no uncertain terms. I'm trying to get rid of him, but the board won't let me. He's like it's 15, 16-year-old. I just want to release him for 20 quid, but the board won't let it happen. So, come on. Let's just see what happens next. And when Fame are going to play Marlow, I take it it's going to be today, is it? Don't know. So semi-final draw. So let's view this draw, put it on automatic, sit back and just. I think we know who's going to be playing what, but it might not be. That might just be that they were. So Corby versus Marlow of Fame, Leek versus Runcorn, FC Romania. Oh, we're away to FC Romania, so that is different than what we saw on the tree. Wasn't what was actually going to happen. So Frickley Tagcaster, Canvey versus Cambridge, Evesham versus Coggeshall, Ossett, good team, versus Ramsgate. Our compatriots Whiteley for playing Herne Bay. Oh, okay, so league versus league there. Bowers, AFC Sudbury. Cool, interesting. So we know we're going to be playing FC Romania, and we're going to be playing at the Robson Heating and Plumbing Stadium, which belongs to Birtley Town. This is where it doesn't make any sense, because FC Romania, I know it's really difficult, and this isn't saying anything about what FMEditor has done, but the way you have to structure these leagues in the database doesn't allow for a lot of reality, shall we see. I think Birtley are up in the northeast, aren't they? Yeah, if they're Northern League, they're playing up near Sunderland and out that way. They've got a 6,600 capacity stadium. What matches have been played here? So yeah, lots of Redcar, for instance, Ash winning, and Durham. So okay, we'd have to fly into Newcastle for that, I reckon. Okay, so next time we will have the semi-final of the playoffs against FC Romania, who are a London-based team, I believe. Should be a good one. If you like what we've seen today, leave a like, thumbs up on the video, and if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, and you'll get content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So thank you very much. Start again. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon.